I've had, like I believe we all have, previous lives. And my link with Sam was from a previous life. I was a small boy in a village, and our village was raided by people from far away. And a lot of people were killed, murdered, my father and my mother and brothers and sisters. And I hid. The way I saved myself is when all this was happening, I raced out and went into the bush and waited till it was all over, not knowing what the outcome would be. And then when they'd gone, I crawled back later in the dark that night to find all these lovely people slaughtered. And I hid through fright and what have you for virtually a day and a bit. And Sam came along, and I heard a voice talking. He knew of me. He'd passed through the village many times and shouting our names. And when I heard the voice, I felt more calm, and I come out and showed myself to Sam. He'd seen what had happened, and he said, "You come with me now." And off I went for a number of years with him, walking through townships, places and what have you, where he used to talk, Sam. He was quite a learned man. He used to talk about how, not so much how we should live, but the way we could live. And he used to be fed by the villagers. He was a wise man. And one particular time we went into an area that he told me, warned me, he'd never really been into before, and to get ready, because, you know, anything could happen, to be very, very, very careful. And it come to early evening on this particular day, and we were both absolutely famished. We were starving. And I just took it upon myself to creep away from him and try and, you know, bring food. And I knew down in this clearing where there were, not to say a village, but a setup where there were dwellings, I could smell food. And I thought, yes, here's my opportunity. So I stole a bit of food and crawled on my hands, my knees, away from the clearing and up to where Sam was, lofted. And halfway up, I was spotted. And four men, raced towards me and speared me in different parts of my body and virtually left me for dead. After they'd gone, I was in and out of consciousness, as I understand it and remember. And Sam, the last moment I saw Sam's face above me, and he had my head in his arms, and he was talking to me. And he told me that it was unfair for what had happened, but he would eventually be looking after me again from the spirit side, and I would have to come back here. And this is how I have come into this incarnation. Well, you know, I have actually got proof of what actually happened to me over 2,000 years ago in that village. And I'd like to show you. Now, as I'm going to show you, I can point out that nothing in this lifetime has caused injury or anything like that to bring this marking of where I was speared in this body, and it's showing here.